Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here on the Iron Man profile. We have a busy day today. We're finally getting those two perfect sapphires started in the forge, as well as grinding a ton of summoning eyes because it's Mare Diana and we're going to be trying to get a drag pet today. So if you guys are excited for all that and you are new here, don't forget to go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here so you don't miss out on any future Iron Man uploads. We've been grinding this profile like crazy recently. We just got hype. If you haven't seen that video, highly recommend you go check it out, as well as the video before where we actually drop the handle. Kind of crazy stuff going on, but without further ado, let's get ready to jump right into this one. Super quickly before we get fully underway, if you do find yourself checking out in the Hypixel store, don't forget to use my creator code Zach for an extra 5% off your purchase. There's a bunch of holiday sales going on right now, and it stacks with the ongoing sales. So save yourself the extra 5%. Save, like, honestly, the most amount of money you can year-round on the Hypixel store right now. Don't forget to use code Zach, and without further ado, into today's episode. So if you guys didn't actually catch last episode, we finally unlocked the gemstone slots on our Hyperion, which is awesome. However, right now I have two fine sapphire in there. That's not really what I'm looking for. So I've been spending a little bit of my day here mining sapphire, and someone has actually stopped by and said hi, and I found the room that you guys were commenting about. This is actually like the throne sapphire room. A lot of people use it for armadillo mining. However, I've just been mining with my drill, and I have actually been able to mine over 5 million sapphire. So I'm gonna go ahead and compact all this up. We need to turn it into 10 flawless sapphire. So let's go ahead and do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. So that is 10 flawless sapphire. The question is, do I have the crystal right now? I do. So we're going to go ahead and warp over to the forge. I think I placed down the crystal, though. I wonder if that actually, like, it's going to force me to do a nucleus run, or if I can kind of just steal it out and craft one here. Oh my goodness. It's placed down. It's going to make me do a nucleus run. Or can I pick it up? Can I pick up the crystal? That's actually what I'm curious the most. Let's go warp nucleus. And please tell me I can just pick up this crystal. I can't. I can't pick up. Wow. Okay. So I guess I'm doing a nucleus run then. So I went ahead and got the amber crystal, and now we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves the jade one. I actually went to the wrong guy. I'll give you the hammer over here. This guy wants the diamond one. Oh, okay, cool. I know to actually hold it in my hand. I haven't done one of these in a good while, so let's go ahead and give away all the tools. Come over here, grab the jade crystal. We're going to go warp nucleus. That's also nice that was a commission. I can claim those in when it's double powder, so I can actually do that later today. Let's go warp nucleus. There we go. And let's go ahead and place in our final two crystals. Place in jade. I am lagging a little bit though. The server seems to be struggling. Let's place in our amber, and let's run on over here. Come on, give me an alloy. That would be pretty cool, right? A mixture. Honestly, I can't really complain about a mixture. A Pico Nimbus, and I think that's gonna be it. Honestly, I will take the gemstone mixture. That's actually kind of huge. But now we can actually go ahead and get the sapphire crystal again and get our two perfect sapphires underway. So I've made my way to the precursor cities. Just hand in my first set of robot parts so we can actually go ahead and get our hands on the sapphire crystal. So let's go over here, grab this bad boy. And I believe with my Abby phone, if I spam call the forger NPC, he'll actually pick up eventually, so I'm just going to sit here for a minute until I can open up that menu. And, oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. So we're going to go ahead and start a perfect sapphire. We need the sapphire crystal, 5 flawless sapphire gemstones to make a perfect. This is going to take probably about 20 hours. Yeah, 20 hours exactly. So there we go. Now, if we go to the Professor Robot, we're going to go ahead and have to hand in the robot parts again. Bring me all 6 components. Of course, there you are, the FTX. The motor, we got the synthetic heart, control switch, and the electron transmitter. Crystal's ready to go again. Now I can go warp forge because I don't need to be here anymore. And we should be able to start our second perfect sapphire. So these will be done in 20 hours, and then I'll be able to put them onto my Hyperion. And then we won't have to worry about it for like ever. So this is going to be really good when these are done. But 20 hours to go, and then finally we'll have perfect sapphires on our hype. So one of the goals for today is to actually make our setup better for Enderman Slayer. And to do so, actually, if you guys don't know, on Final Destination Armor, there's a perk called Enderman Bulwark, where the more Enderman kills you have, the more defense you have against Enderman. Basically makes you stronger. So if you have a ton of kills on your Final Destination set, which is what I'm wearing right now, you have a ton of defense. And so every kill you get works towards adding towards it. I'm going to be honest, I'm recording this clip after the fact. I've been grinding Enderman for the last couple hours at least. I've gotten a ton of summoning eyes, and right here, if we go bop, There we go. The whole set just upgraded. We are now at over 25,000 kills per piece. The next one does not come for a little while. 50,000, I have to double the amount of kills I get. Not only during this grind did I get 25,000 kills on that, I also passed 25,000 at Zealot kills. So if we go ahead and look, I'm at 25,744, which is honestly pretty insane. We're at 11,000 of the brand new Zealot Bruisers. These things are really, really nice. Been enjoying killing these a ton. It feels like you get more summoning eyes. Just the area down here, having it separated between the people up top is really satisfying. And in return, I've gotten, well, a lot of summoning eyes. These are like literally all dropped, like as you can see on the 31st, and then it passed over the midnight. Some of these on the 30th. But yeah, been down here grinding for a while. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19 summoning eyes today. To get them out. And the other reason why I wanted to do this today instead of later is mainly because Mayor Diana just went into office. She doesn't have her mythological creatures event, which is honestly something I'm kind of waiting for, because I do want to finish getting all the griffin feathers required for Terminator, get that grind out of the way, have a whole material done. But Mayor Diana actually gives you more pet luck. For those of you who don't know, I can go ahead and show you guys. Game plus 25 pet luck. And you might be wondering, what's that good for? That is good for stuff such as an Ender Dragon pet. It actually directly helps. I'm not sure if it helps the chance of it dropping or if it just helps increasing the rarity chance. So a higher chance for it to be legendary instead of epic. Please let me know in the comments down below. All I know is that this is like the best time to do Ender like dragons so that you can get a dragon pet. So who knows? Maybe in some of these eyes we'll get lucky. I do want to place 4 eyes per dragon, which is a little bit of a problem. So 4, that's 2 dragons, 3, 4, and I'm 1 eye short of being able to do 5 dragons. So honestly, I might grind for 1 more eye, and then we can do 5 4-eye dragons. Is because if I don't place in the top 3, I'm not really getting the best chance to roll for a pet. And obviously, if I'm spending this much time grinding for eyes, I don't mind spending some extra eyes if it means I have a higher chance to actually drop the pet. So I will happily do that. I'm going to sit here, though, and try and grind out this last summoning eye, and then we can actually go ahead and place some dragons. Not to mention, I actually have a ton of dragon essence saved up from when we just did our big hype grind. Got a decent amount of dragon essence from dungeons, so we can go ahead and make some upgrades in the dragon essence shop, which is always fun to do. So actually really excited for that. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get 1 more summoning eye. I shouldn't be too far away. I haven't dropped one in a little bit here, so yeah, let me finish this off, and I'll be right back. And there we go. We actually just got our 20th summoning eye. I'm assuming I picked that up right now. See, now I feel like I need to count. This is 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, perfect. 20 summoning eyes. Ramido, a fellow Iron Man player, also has a ton of eyes. I'm actually pretty sure he just dropped a legendary E-Drag pet recently. I'll have to ask him about when we're in the party, but we're going to go ahead and do some 4-eye placing each. So we'll each be placing 4. We're going to do 5 dragons, and hopefully they actually go our way. Who knows, maybe we get some of Ramido's luck and drop an Ender Dragon pet. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and make some upgrades that should actually help us today with our dragons. If we come over to the Dragon Ritualist, Tizo, I've never actually read his name before. How you doing, my dude? He does have the Dragon Essence shop. I have 3,378 Dragon Essence from the last time we were here, which is actually really, really good. I've also maxed out Z-Luck. That's something that we actually made sure we did first. Highly recommend you do the same if you end up grinding your own summoning eyes. If you can use the Bazaar and you don't feel like grinding summoning eyes ever, it doesn't really matter too much. It does increase the chance to find a special Zealot by 10%. This is actually huge. The next thing I wanted to upgrade, though, was Dragon Piper 1. Gain plus 10% chance to spawn a superior dragon if you placed a summoning eye. This perk only applies once per dragon across players. This is something I want. It's 2,000 Dragon Essence. I do have enough. It's a one-time purchase, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Beautiful. Fully unlocked. That's maxed. Now, some of the other ones is where we have to kind of like pay attention. There's after all other damage, add 500 damage to the first strike against Enderman and Endermites. Then we have regain mana after killing an Enderman or Endermite. This is actually really good considering I do enjoy running around with my hype, and that's what I was doing mainly because I actually want to get the champion level up. So I went from like champion 4 to champion 6 on this now, which is how much combat XP is that now? A little over 1.1 million combat XP with my hype out already, which is actually super, super good. Then we have Rageborn gain ferocity against dragons. This is also super, super good. Then we have gain combat wisdom. Over here we have increase the crit damage of your Ender Dragon pet by +2. I'm gonna be honest, we ain't got one yet. I'm not too worried about this. Renowned Spike Reforges apply an extra 2 bonus attack speed on your gear. Once again, if I was using that, that would be something to look into. What I think I want to do is max out recharge. I have 1300. It's 100 per level, I believe. I don't know how high this goes up, but this just seems like something I should definitely try and max out. And there we did. Okay, so regain 20 mana after killing an Enderman or Endermite. This actually adds up. That is super, super nice. Next, I'm probably gonna do... Honestly, I really want to do the combat just because it's going to make Slayers faster. So I think this is the next one we try and focus. So let's go ahead and actually upgrade this. Okay, we can only upgrade once. I guess we'll take our one. And then, you know what, we'll throw in some extra ferocity against dragons. 350 left. I think we'll just leave that. And I'm pretty happy with the upgrades we made, though. We actually did a bunch of upgrades in the Dragon Essence shop, so that is genuinely huge. So for our drags, we're actually going to be changing our setup here a little bit. We're actually going to be using Terror, which I haven't been using too much. I need to take more advantage of for sure. We're going to be rocking our Warden Helm, a Crimson chest plate, as well as our Terror leggings and boots. So what I am going to do, though, is... the only thing that really is going to affect my damage on these, besides obviously upgrading and starting these pieces, which I won't be doing right now, I'm going to go ahead and hop into the Hex. We're going to go ahead to Reforges and apply a Precursor gear just to give it the Ancient Reforge. I think this should help a little bit in terms of damage. I'm not good at dragons by any means. It's not something I've consistently done. Obviously, being on Ironman profile, I don't do dragons too often. I have a lot of summoning eyes to do, though, so I'm pretty excited for that. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and tweak out my setup so that we can hopefully do some decent damage, and then we'll get straight into them. Okay, I believe we found the first lobby we would enjoy placing some drags in. So let me... okay, really? Let's go ahead and place some summoning eyes here. Let's go ahead and grab out our 4. Just like so. I don't really even know where to stand anymore when it comes to doing dragons. Hopefully this is a good spot. Let's see if that Dragon Piper perk pays off and we see some superiors. We're going to start off with a young. Honestly, probably the most annoying drag to kill. Gonna be completely honest with you. Oh my goodness, he's just chilling there. I don't really have like a melee sword out, so I guess we'll do some bow damage. Why not? But yeah, I don't know if melee is like still the move. People doing melee to dragons a ton now. Our Terror is now at 10 stacks though, so it should be shooting a lot faster. I can already hear it. And yeah, I don't know how our damage is gonna compare to people in this lobby, obviously, or like I've seen some people with Term just shred through dragons, so that's obviously the goal. I don't have Dragon Hunter 5 on this bow. I'm just making excuses, you know. I really do not have a dragon setup, I guess you could say. That'll have to come at a later date if we do properly do this grind. But once in a while during Mare Diana, I do want to take advantage. So I think the dragon might die here. Oh, pretty close to it. Oh my goodness, he's on like no health. There we go. We did the final hit. Let's see what we get for it. Okay, see, this is what I was worried about. We got the Dragon Claw, which is going to happen. Unfortunately, there's not really anything I can do about it. We did come first in damage, though, so that's probably a good sign. I feel like our damage wasn't terrible there. I am also using a black cat pet for more pet luck, so hopefully that helps a little. But yeah, first dragon down. Let's get ready for the second one. This guy just said something pretty cool in our chat. The leaderboard here, myself for middle and this guy named Sun TK, said all 3 top place are all the 3 Ironmen on the server. I pressed tab. There's 3 Ironman players. Is literally us 3. That is kind of hilarious. But I mean, we'll wait for the egg to respawn. We'll place for the second drag. Someone placed an eye. My goodness, why would someone place 1 eye? That's actually disgusting. Well, Wise Dragon, I got my 4 down, so I do feel a little bit bad for middle. I think he placed 3. Still just kind of cringe that some kid was like, yeah, I'm gonna place my 1 eye here and watch, it's gonna make all the difference in the world for me, trust. So I don't know what he was thinking exactly by doing that. You do you, man. But like, who places 1 eye on the dragon? That is actually just genuinely freakish. So yeah, hopefully Remiddle is still rolling for pet. I think if you can place 3 and you're in the top 3, it's like the same as placing 4 any other position, so I'm sure he'll be fine. He also did a ton of damage at the end there. I think I see some leggings for us, so at least we can salvage these for yeah, he got a chest plate, so yeah, he's doing just fine with his damage and how many he placed. But yeah, hopefully we can actually get items we can go ahead and salvage for Dragon Essence, such as leggings, so I'm not really too mad about those, gonna be completely honest. These Remnant of the Eyes, though, these really do clutter the inventory, so let me drop some of those out. Okay, we had to place quickly so that these kids just didn't think they're, like, that they can just place an eye and we're okay with it, you know? So we placed really quickly for that one, so I didn't get to record the placing process, but I did place 4 eyes, obviously, and yeah, I don't know, I just feel more comfortable when I place 4, you know, like, let's say for some reason I don't have arrows, which I do, or just anything. I'm just not too worried about it. Oh, and my thunder bottle actually just filled up. A little bit of lag in this lobby, which is fine, but this wise dragon isn't going to stand much of a chance. Gonna be completely honest. I'll take that crystal fragment though. Why not? Thank you very much. And yeah, let's go ahead and take care of this dragon. He's about to be dead. There we go. 5.1 million damage. I'm actually, oh, we got aspect of the dragons. Cool. So that does mean we are rolling for pet, obviously, for those of you who don't know. If you get an aspect of the dragons, it's basically, it rolls for pet first and then rolls for aspect of the dragons every time, or there's like some complicated stuff behind it. People figured it out a long time ago, though. I am not the person to ask about it, but there we go. So we have enough for 2 more dragons. So far we've gotten a claw, an aspect of the dragons, and some wise dragon leggings. Watch, now the next one's gonna be pet, just for some variety, right? Alrighty, another 4 eyes placed. Let's see if this is the one. Another young dragon. So we haven't seen too much variety in the dragons we're getting in terms of like what type they are. We've gotten 2 young, I believe, and 2 wise. I just find young dragons are just so annoying to hit, and especially to build like my dominant. Oh, okay, no, there we go. We're actually building up our stacks from our terror. So there we go. We're at 10 stacks now. This is when you can really start doing some damage. Basically means my Juju is now like a Terminator, but when your Terminator does this, it just turns into like a Terminator on actual steroids. It's kind of insane. So there we go. He's stopping a little bit for us. This dragon's feeling a little bit nicer, which is always nice to see. 3 million damage. We will take it. We got a chest plate. Okay, so there's some variety. You know, we've gotten basically all the roll drops except for a pet. So that means our last dragon, it's got to be a pet. It just has to be. All right, this is my last dragon that I'll be placing on for tonight because 20 summoning eyes don't exactly grow on trees. Another young, man, no variety. Also, where's that 10% higher chance for a superior? I'm just not seeing that come into play, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, what's crazy is I've actually never dropped a superior dragon piece yet on this profile. Off of all the dragons I've done, I've placed eyes on dragons that have been superior, and I've gotten like horn or claw or just like actual sad stuff. 3rd place, my goodness, I really couldn't get my dominance up there, but we'll take a chest plate. Why not? Let's see what else we get. Some fragments. So we actually end up with 31 young fragments, 25 wise, an aspect of the dragon, 2 young dragon chest plates, wise dragon leggings, and a claw. And he's got more summoning guys. I think he's gonna do some 8-eye dragons just because he has a pet. He really doesn't need to do more dragons. So I'll stick around and leech for a little bit, but that's what we got from our dragons here. So from all those dragons, we do actually have some stuff that we can go ahead and sacrifice at the altar, as well as some other pieces I can go ahead and craft. So we can go ahead and craft wise dragon boots, young dragon boots, as well as holy dragon boots, just to kind of sacrifice and hope that maybe we get you can get summoning eyes, dragon horns, ritual residue. We do still need a ton of, so ritual residue is honestly my top priority right now from this. It's like the best thing I can get, so if we get that, I will be very happy. Let's go ahead and equip my Endermite pet though, which increases the odds of rolling for bonus items in the draconic altar by 10%. And basically, let's just go ahead and start sacrificing. So first we'll do our wise dragon leggings. We got essence. Okay, now let's go ahead and go through the boots. Wise dragon boots, we get more essence. Okay, I mean, we do need the essence, don't get me wrong. Oh, and it doubled. Okay, extra. You got double while salvaging. Okay, we got some fragments there. You can't really complain about those. Helps towards crafting more pieces that we can then go ahead and sacrifice more essence. Let's go ahead and do one of our first of 2 young dragon chest plates. There we go. Okay, we only need 3 more fragments to make another piece, which I'm pretty sure I have. There goes our second chest plate, and last but not least, the aspect of the dragons. This will give us 60 dragon essence, which is super nice, and unfortunately that is all it's going to give us. But what we can do is go ahead and grab out 1, 2, 3, 3 more of our young dragon fragments. Go like so. Take the boots, sacrifice these bad boys. This is basically what I do non-stop. I think we got fragments by the looks of things. We did. Okay, so we got 15 more back. Do I have enough for another piece? I don't. I'm a little bit short, but there we go. We sacrificed all that. We should actually have a decent amount of dragon essence again. 638. Honestly, not terrible. I do want to also keep some kind of saved up for Terminator, actually, really quickly. Not that we're anywhere close to it, I'm going to be honest, but how much essence is it? So it is a decent amount of essence. Okay, there is like over 1,500 essence probably required for this thing. So 300, 600, 1100. So yeah, just under 2000 dragon essence is required to 5-star it. So that's something I should probably keep in mind and maybe save up and then kind of just use whatever I have excess over 2000. That should probably be my goal, just in case. You never know when you go ahead and drop something and then when you need stuff. So definitely want to keep that in mind and maybe try and save that. So that is going to do it for today's episode of the Ironman profile. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Honestly, grind a ton of summoning eyes today, literally like 20 of them, placed them all, and we were able to get some more dragon essence as well as a ton of dragon essence shop upgrades. We also finally got our 2 perfect sapphires going in the forge. Those are about halfway done by the time I finished today's video, kind of like coming full circle here. But hopefully you guys did enjoy today's episode. Don't forget to go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here and did end up enjoying it. Don't forget to use code Zach on checkout on the Hypixel store for an extra 5% off, and don't forget to join my Discord. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out.